God. Who is this guy? I can't wait to see his tag, because it might be someone that we've heard of before, but just obviously not using his actual tag as the in-game one. But in order to have made it past the Justin versus Sensei round, you got to be pretty damn good.
Yes. This is now the third time we're seeing a Yoshi on Pun's broadcast now. You're right.
Right. Dude, he's sponsored by AOC, man. He's got big money in politics on his side.
The Richter New Deal out here.
All right, let's see what he's able to do here, though. I mean, this is a character that the meta has kind of breezed by in an instant, right? He was questionably good at the beginning of the game. Now really gets almost no shine, but I think the Belmonts are pretty solid. I gotta say, they've got a lot of stuff going on in the matchups that they're good in. The matchups that they're bad in can look hopeless sometimes.
I'm curious how this goes, because Richter, obviously, when you think of these characters, or when you think of the Belmonts, you think of like their ledge trapping ability. And Yoshi can kind of just power through it. So when you take that big strength away, what does Richter really have against Yoshi? So far, keeping it close, that nair though, that's really going to be the kicker here, is how does Richter get Yoshi off of them, right? How they deal with the egg throw, but how, like, when Yoshi starts to nair back airing on you, how do you really, like, have, like, what's your get off me button, really, that Richter has? Up B certainly going to help.
I was going to say, yeah, that's really the only one is the up B. And when you're in the corner, down tilt can be great to just swat them away and get back to center stage. Oh, I got Hazmat in my DMs telling me this is traditionally a bad matchup for Belmont because it's tough to recover and Yoshi can counter camp. I totally see it. So far, though, Karu doing a great job of maintaining this lead. I feel like any matchup where Belmont has the lead, they're going to do really well. So we'll see. Oh, wow, taking the holy water, throwing it right back. Doesn't get anything too serious off it, though. That might have been the perfect time to up smash or forward smash. I think he would have lived up smash at that percent, but forward smash certainly would have done the job. That move hits real hard.
We're seeing that counter camping, like, coming into effect here. Like, the egg throw is pretty much just stopping anything you can throw over at Yoshi, but still, Karu holding on to this first stock very well and playing this runaway game, forcing Justin to come to him. That cross, something you always have to keep in the back of your mind, because that comeback hit would be a great way to combo off of. Gets the grab, now 33% on Justin, who's starting to slip a little bit, just can't figure out a way in.
Right, and he hit the forward air, one of Yoshi's biggest combo starters, but there was too much damage on Karu to actually combo into up air. He went too high off the spike into the ground. Dude, this character's got some survivability. Oh, but the ledge jump into holy water. Justin right in that sweet spot where it was going to completely pass him by. Punishes with the up air. Now it's looking a lot better for him. If we saw maybe 20, 30 more damage even, just that much of a lead is so hard to come back against Belmonts with.
Oh, have to punish that hard, does so, gets some up tilts in. Here's the string, and Richter, a meaty guy here, a good guy, nice guy, but meaty, gets down there too, and now how do you get out of the corner? Rolls right in, the back air immediately lands.
Justin is cooking this man right now.
What was he cooking? Egg throw, comes out, the omelet's ready to go. Sunny side up. Nair rising, not gonna land, has to stay there. Oh!
Through the platform, the dirty tricks.
Jeez.
Scouting out that corner escape, down tilt too. Man, Karu really starting to feel the heat in this matchup. Started off really good for him, but I feel like, again, this is a rare character. You don't see him too much. Once you kind of figure it out, it gets a lot more rough for them, but at the beginning of the set, you start hitting them with all the tricks they've never seen before, and it works really well.
Justin doing such a good job of landing these hits, like with punishing. A lot of moves that you would think from Karu's range would be safe. But the cooldown, a lot of these specials is something that Yoshi can just drift right in and land an aerial on. And that's getting a lot of damage conversion there. There's the forward air. Justin stacking it up, almost a full stock lead now, and looking for the big read. Doesn't get it the second time. Karu's ready and waiting. And now an opportunity to potentially take this stock and get back into the game. Up B lands, still not gonna be enough.
I wonder if Karu had gone into up smash off the holy water. One, if it even would have comboed, and two, if it would have killed. I mean, I'm pretty sure it would have. Yeah, there we go. Gonna finish off that stock. Okay, Karu's still in this, but he's down by so much. Belmont's not a character you want to be when you're down 120%. How do you rush down a character like Yoshi? My God, you DI in on the down throw once and you're done.
You don't.
Wow, that was really, really good toward the end for Justin. It was rough for him at the start, but once he figured it out, it was smooth sailing. And like Hazmat was saying to me, you know, messaging me mid-set right here to put me on, this is a rough matchup for
I love how he is like,
Richter.
Of course this set is happening, so somewhere in the world Haz is watching.
Of course, yeah, he just knew.
He's firing out messages. Like, I'm sure we have some carrier pigeons, like, having notes on their legs, like, trying to get to the venue here.
Dude, his display name on Twitter is Castlevania.
Castlevania.
Makes total sense, right? He loves those games. He loves these
This man is
characters.
down bad
And we
with
love
some
Haz.
Castlevania, which I don't blame him. Great series. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely some fun games.
I
if you like
think-
platformers,
If you love Metro,
You're gonna have a good
Metro,
time.
it's
Metroidvania,
literally
bro, yeah.
part of like the foundation of a major genre of games.
yep,
Can't go wrong.
it's in the name.
It's in the name. And we are going to small battlefield. I think really the big shift from that first game is that Justin just stopped respecting Karu, right? Like respected a lot of the projectiles that Richter's using, but once you just kind of stop doing that and just decide, all right, well, I'm going to take you at face value and get right in front of you, so you can't just throw out this stuff from mid to long range. And if you do, I'm going to egg throw you. I mean, I think really that was the major shift for Justin in that previous game.
Yeah, you just gotta wait out the projectile storm, find the gaps, rush in there. Again, Yoshi has great airspeed, pretty good ground speed as well. He can throw the eggs back at you just to make it feel a little bit less safe to go for all that stuff. Oh, there it is, the nair off the tether. You are done. Justin exemplifying how strong Yoshi is in this matchup off the stage.
Nice cross up there, egg throw coming through, respecting the crowd cross right there, rather. And the up B, the wild up B is being used by Karu. Maybe last-ditch effort, despite it being so early in this game. But Justin, very cool, calm, and collected. Nice egg, the egg roll right there finds its way in. Karu getting caught again by these up tilts, the egg throw as well, and the up smash. Maybe a bit overzealous by Justin, but nonetheless, it comes off the back of a very nice string that puts Karu way, way ahead in terms of damage taken. Justin now slowly but surely just building up this lead, which is going to be an excruciating march back here for Karu to have any chance to bring this game back in their favor.
All right, stuck at the ledge, but Justin says, no problem. I'm getting back to center. Again, all this air drift, armor on the double jump. You don't have to feel too unsafe as Yoshi. And Richter can only cover one area at a time with each of his moves, right? You can have the cross still coming out to kind of protect you, but other than that, you just get like a forward tilt or an up air or up tilt or something. You're only covering either directly in front of you or directly above you most of the time. Sure, you can angle some of his moves, but he's very linear, and a character like Yoshi, I think, is a little too fluid to feel the pain from that. Oh my God, look at these combos.
Speaking of feeling the
That's
pain
another
right now.
thing, man. Yeah, Richter is like the perfect way to get pieced up by all of Yoshi's strings.
Richter, the smackdown!
I almost knocked the entire production off the table.
That is how crazy that was. Max literally almost sabotaging his own broadcast.
My own tournament,
here.
yeah.
Man.
Oh my God. All right, well,
Don't
damn.
worry, I've got it.
Great job to Justin, a player I've never heard of before, coming out here doing it big. And I know there are so many great Yoshis in Florida, right? J12 being the first one that comes to mind. J Mafia as well. They all got J names too. Fortunato, who we saw earlier. But Justin, 2 for 2 on these on-stream wins. Looking really good in that last set. And you can see he's got that pedigree as a player to make those adaptations in an unfamiliar matchup. Looking really good there. But of course, he's still got a long road ahead of him. This is just pools. Of course,
Just
top
pools.
64 is all going to be tomorrow.
Yep.
And we'll see who he gets paired up against. I believe just due to how late that was in the block that he is done for the day.
Probably, yeah, because we're doing